Hey guys, so before I get started filming this actual video, I wanted to say thank you for your patience. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. It's taking a lot longer than I thought to get everything unpacked and try to get things settled up. I went from a much larger space to a much smaller space, about maybe a third or even a little less than a half of the room that I had, so trying to fit both my bedroom and a craft room into such a small area is proving to be difficult, and that's kind of why it's taking so long. But hopefully I will be done and set up soon so I can get back to filming and posting regular content. But until then, your patience has been so greatly appreciated. I've been very stressed out. I've been having kind of a rough time of things lately, so just seeing that you guys are still there and still waiting for me and supporting me has meant more than you could know. Another small little side note before I get started with the story: this is not going to be my final filming setup in the new room. This is just a corner that I'm sitting in. You can see my plush. I'm sitting on my bed. I don't want to give away too much of the room before I do the room tour video and actually have everything set up, so I just chose a kind of simplistic area that's not fully set up yet to film in. So with all of that said and out of the way, let me tell you a wild story about how someone tried to catfish me using another cosplayer's photos. Now, this was a really long time ago, back in the era of Yahoo Messenger chat rooms. I don't know if you remember them, but you could basically make a chat room for anything and everything you wanted. You could meet fans of different animes, there were role-playing chat rooms, there were video game chat rooms, and they eventually pretty much got shut down because of all the perverts that used that to their advantage. But I had an account because, like I said many times before, my first cosplay was as Lynn from Final Fantasy X-2, and so my Yahoo Messenger username was likewise Lynn something or other. I don't exactly remember what it was, but I hung out a lot in video game chat rooms to talk to other Final Fantasy fans. Again, I was pretty young, so I'm not in these chat rooms trying to meet somebody. I was just in there as a kid to make friends and just chat with people who like the same things that I like. But apparently people think that if you cosplay the character they like and they cosplay a character you like, that you're instantly gonna run off and live happily ever after. I don't know. It happens at cons even to this day, and it really still doesn't make any sense to me. So this guy messaged me and was just kind of like, oh, I like Final Fantasy X-2 as well, Shuyin and Lin are my favorite, and you know, they were my favorite, so we hit it off and we talked for a while before I actually revealed that I had cosplayed as Lin. I liked them that much. Well, wouldn't you know it, he cosplayed as Shuyin. What an amazing surprise. He showed me all these pictures and videos of his cosplay and skits that he had done, and I was like, this dude's cool. That's awesome. And I mean, I know that you shouldn't just believe everything you see on the internet, but this was before like MTV's Catfish existed. This was before you could Google reverse search images and stuff, you know, back in the days of literally just cosplay.com. Speaking of cosplay.com, I actually found this guy's, the actual cosplayers, cosplay.com profile while I was talking to this other guy, and I told him, you know, hey, I found your profile. You have like a lot of cool pictures and stuff, a lot of the same ones that you showed me. That should have been a red flag, but I was young and honestly I didn't care. And he tells me, don't message that profile. I lost the password and so I won't be able to see your messages. It's easier if you just talk to me on here. That should have been an additional red flag. But if you're not really paying attention to those kinds of things because you honestly don't care enough about maybe the person or what the situation is, you're not gonna pick up on those right away. My friend, on the other hand, did pick up on these red flags. She contacted the actual Shuyin cosplayer, whose name really was Mario, and came to me as if she was telling me my dog had died. She's like, I have some bad news. Thinking back on it, it's pretty hilarious, but she told me, the guy you're talking to is not the guy you think you're talking to. And I mean, I didn't really fully understand why someone would do something like that, but it blew up into something so much bigger than it needed to be. So the real Mario felt the need to video chat me to prove he was the real Mario, as if I cared. Honestly, her just telling me that the dude was using someone else's pictures, one, creeped me out enough, and two, I believed her. I wasn't gonna sit here and be like, well, I need some proof, buddy, otherwise, you know, who's to say who's the real Mario? Oh my god, I don't care. Like, this shouldn't have been a big deal. It's not like they even lived here, and I was planning to confront the fake anyway, but here I am on this super awkward video chat with another guy who thinks that I'm like, I guess, interested in him because I was talking to someone who used his pictures, and I don't know. It was a very, very strange video chat. I don't remember all the details, but I just remember him being like, oh yeah, I'm Mario. Oops, sorry, Lytton. My overdramaticness is knocking down my wall of plush. I need to be careful. But he's like, yeah, I'm the real Mario, and I don't know who you've been talking to, but your cosplays are really good, and I hope this doesn't, like, deter you from cosplaying, because you're really great, and I'm sorry there's liars. Like, shut up, Mario. Literally shut up. This is so weird for me. I've always been very stoic. Is that the right word? I'm just kind of like, is this video chat over yet? Like, I don't care about anything you're saying. I'm just gonna tell that guy that I found out he's lying, and I'm not gonna talk to him anymore. We're not gonna be friends anymore, because I'm not friends with liars. So why did this become something so big? It was long and drawn out and stupid. But anyway, I confronted fake Mario about being a fake, and he gives me this story of, well, I didn't think you would like me for who I really am. So after some long sob story, he's like, okay, I'll show you who I really am, but please, you know, don't be brutal or whatever. And he sends me these pictures of, like, just some basic emo kid. And they're like pictures that you see all over MySpace. Yes, MySpace. It was a long time ago. And so I knew that this also was not him. And at this point, it was just completely ridiculous. And I said, you know what, buddy? We're not having this conversation. I already don't trust you. You've already lied to me over something super stupid. And I definitely don't believe that these pictures are even you, because I'm pretty sure I got two pictures of two completely different guys, but maybe he thought I wouldn't notice because they both had that scene emo hair. I don't know. It was a really weird situation. But yeah, so I just blocked that guy, and then real Mario tried to keep talking to me for a little while, and I kind of just let that trickle out because now I was like just so shut off from talking to anybody in chat rooms or online. I was like, you know what? I need a break. Obviously I can't trust these people. Ulterior motives were just flying through the air, and I was so over that. So I do know that even in this day and age, people make fake accounts using others' photographs and trying to pretend to be them. And that really just kind of proves their own insecurities with themselves, that they can't show their own faces, that they need likes and attention by using someone else's photographs and pretending to be someone else. So luckily technology has made it a little bit easier for us to discern fake accounts from real accounts, and I feel like people's, fans, followers, friends kind of help band together to prevent that a lot more than they did back then. Because even I had my pictures taken back in the MySpace era when I was cool. I'll put a picture here of how cool I looked. MySpace standards, guys, give me a break here. But yeah, I mean, I had my pictures taken and people were pretending not necessarily to be me, but they made like role play accounts using my photos. And that was a little odd, so I just kind of would message them and ask them to take them down, and usually they did. It was a lot simpler back then than it is now. But yeah, moral of the story, don't trust everything you see online. A lot of people may not be who you think they are. I hope you guys enjoyed this a little long-winded and very random story of mine. I thought about it the other day and I just kind of thought, I gotta share this with, my subscribers, because that was just a weird experience for me. But let me know down in the comments if you've ever had anything super strange like that happen to you, whether someone else was talking to you and trying to gain your favor by posing as someone else, or if they even used your pictures to pose as you, or anything like that. Let me know your stories down in the comments. I would absolutely love to read them. I love reading you guys' comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will have more coming out soon, I promise, so I really, really appreciate your patience. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.